to us from across an ocean and most of a continent. He stars in the new drama series, The Rainmaker.
I can't do this. I need a real case.
You need a real case? Rudy, you've been on this job 5 minutes. You haven't even passed the bar yet.
Oh, you have, right?
Okay, listen, kid. I'm more lawyer than any jackleg martini-soaked limp like Rod Nunley any day of the week. Now, unless you have some big client beating down your door, this is how we eat.
And maybe I do.
Maybe you do what?
Have a client.
Are you trying to give me a boner?
The Rainmaker premieres tomorrow on USA and the next day on Peacock. Please welcome Milo Callaghan.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You look wonderful, by the way.
I know. Isn't it wild?
So mental.
Thank you. You look great, too. I love this look.
Much. Thank you.
So wait, okay, this is your first talk show appearance?
This is my first talk show, and I'm excited. I was going to say I'm excited that it's you because I've been watching you this week, and I think you're smashing it, so...
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Big time.
Milo, thank you. I love compliments.
Keep them coming, baby.
God.
We could just do that. We could just stay here and just...
Yeah, you could just compliment me all day. That would be wonderful. So wait, is this your first time in LA?
First time in LA.
So what do you think of it?
I'm loving it. I got kicked out of the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard last night.
You got kicked out?
Do you know what?
Milo, what'd you do?
Well, no, I didn't have an ID. And I didn't realize that was important to go to the Comedy Store.
Oh, interesting.
So I rocked up, and as I was walking out, as I was being taken out to the sidewalk, I said, why do I need an ID? And the lady said, well, how am I supposed to know that you are who you say you are? And I looked up, and we have like an 8-foot billboard on Sunset Boulevard. And I thought, have a good night. And I left. I didn't say anything.
Honestly, that would have been the perfect moment to be like, do you know who I am? And then been like, that man right there, that's me. No, but I get it. So, like, have you walked on Hollywood Boulevard at all?
Not really. It's like 24 hours I've been here.
You only been here for 24 hours?
24 hours, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Is it different than England?
Just a bit, yeah. Just a bit.
What a dumb question. So, you grew up in England, so, like, how old were you when you started acting?
I was young. Like, my mum was an actress, and she was running a sort of drama workshop for kids, and my older brother would have been there. I would have been about 6 or 7. And I'm sure he wanted nothing to do with it, and I just wanted to be exactly like him. So I had my nose up against the glass, and then I was kind of away. So maybe like 9 or 10.
Okay. And did you start with, like, theater?
A lot of theatre, like 10 years of theatre, yeah.
What was your first part?
Oh, good question. I think probably Jesus in the Nativity. I think I...
Okay.
Which, by the way,
all right.
In hindsight, maybe not the right casting, but we did it. Sort of 8 years old.
I like it. I think it's perfect casting.
Thank you very much.
So you were recently in New York for the premiere. Was that your first time in the city in New York?
It wasn't mine, but I brought my family, and it was there. My dad was born in New York, born and raised in Brooklyn, but my mom and my 2 younger brothers hadn't been, so that was a pleasure, like a huge privilege to be able to take them. And they came to the premiere. I had my 2 younger brothers with me. My parents were there. It was really special.
So have you been recognized yet?
Only when I play a clip before I walk out. People go, no, well, you know, we shot the show in Ireland, but we shot a little bit in Charleston. And I was flying back. And crucially, I wasn't aware of this, but we were getting on the plane. And PJ Byrne, who is Dex Shiflett in the show, and he plays my best friend, and he's become one of my best friends. He's a huge champion of people. And one of the flight attendants had said there was a bit of buzz that there might be a movie star on board. And PJ was like, yeah, I mean, this is the guy, this is the star of the show. He's over there, go speak to him. And so she comes over, sort of very vivacious, middle-aged flight attendant, and she's like, you look like a movie star. And I was like, no, it's not me. And she goes, I don't believe you, and she whisks me away. And we walk up to the front of the plane, into the cockpit, and she's very zealously heralds my announcement. She's like, I don't know who this guy is, she said. I don't know who this guy is, but I think he's a movie star. And the pilots go bananas. And like, I'm in the cockpit and we're taking photos, like I'm getting trading cards. I feel like an 8-year-old boy. It's like, it's a whole thing. And as we're coming back, she's announcing she's saying, hey, by the way, guys, we have a movie star on board. She's waking people up, Nicole. This is
She's waking
This is
people
like
up?
shoulders are being shaken on the way back to my seat.
I love that.
This guy's a movie star. He's a movie star. And on the third movie star, I locked eyes with Daniel Day-Lewis, who's sitting 2 seats behind me. Arguably the greatest actor since the genesis of motion picture.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me, and he kind of raises an eyebrow, and he goes back to his book, and I go, oh. And I just cringe. I get into my seat, and I'm cringing. And PJ, who's taken an Ambien, and we were delayed, so he's 2 hours on Ambien, no sleep, appears here, and he's wired, and he goes, dude, Daniel Day-Lewis is on our plane. And I went, I know, buddy. I know. No.
God, that's so funny. Did you talk to him at all?
Not at all, no. You're joking?
I
spent
get
the
that.
whole flight, like, sort of cursing Karen, the flight attendant, who'd brought me over and brought me into this situation.
But maybe Daniel Day-Lewis is like, I gotta look into this guy.
I don't know, let's see,
You know, that would be nice.
There's a lot of potential there, I think. I think we could work it out.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite stories. I got another question for you. You play a lawyer on the show. How'd you prepare?
Good question.
Thanks.
You're smashing it tonight. Absolutely incredible. I watched a lot of YouTube.
Okay.
I went from OJ right the way through to Gwyneth Paltrow, you know. Did the whole spectrum.
Yeah, OJ to Gwyneth.
There was a whole and everything in between. by the way. And I just watched a lot, read a lot, thought a lot. And,
Did you shadow anybody? Do you have any lawyers in your life?
some of my best friends I've got from college have got me out of a few scrapes from time to time.
A few scrapes.
A few scrapes.
What'd you do?
I don't want to get arrested, Nicole.
Hey, okay. Wow.
No, we had one recently, about a year ago, I was shooting a series somewhere else and I was getting evicted. And I couldn't get my stuff out. My landlord just said, you've got to be out in 3 days. Yeah, it was a text I got. And I rang him and I said, will you look at this contract for me? I don't know. And he said, yeah, buddy, you've been screwed. You know, you've got to get out. And an hour later, he called me, my friend Daniel, and he was like, I think I might be able to do something here. And we got it. We won the case. We got a stay. Like, we made a bunch of money, and it was like...
You made a bunch of money?
He made a bunch of money.
Oh,
I gave it all to my
he made a bunch of
friend.
money. I was like, ooh, wait, let me sue somebody.
I was coming on to the show, so that was like a real moment of like, I've just had this situation in my life. It was maybe that was the blessing I got where I was like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready.
I like that. It feels like your method, like a real method actor. You're like, all right, let's do what lawyers do.
However,
take
you've got to
people
get
to
there.
court. I don't know. I thought it was good.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what we do.
So the part you play is originally played by Matt Damon. Has Matt Damon like reached out at all?
No. He has. I think he's busy doing like the Odyssey. I think he was doing something.
Yeah.
But he's. I heard a rumor like from my realtor, Liz, who's wonderful in Ireland, and she had worked with him before and said that he sends his love, but I'm yet to verify.
I don't know. Maybe he'll see you on this, and then
But
he'll
if
be
he
like,
wants to
I
reach
gotta
out,
talk to Milo. Well, Milo, thank you so much for being here.
Such a pleasure.
The Rainmaker premieres tomorrow on USA and the next day on Peacock. And we'll be right back with music from Jordan Davis.
Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right, yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.